Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today I wanted to share with you how I feel that getting a genetic disorder, or discovering that I had one, could actually have been a really beneficial thing to happen to me, possibly one of the best things to happen to me. And you're probably thinking, how is that ever a good thing? And to be honest, there are aspects of it that really suck. The biggest thing that sucks for me is that because it is genetic, I can give it to my children, and it could mean that I, perpetuate the genetic condition by having children. So a little bit of background for those of you who don't know. December 2013, I received my official diagnosis for myotonic dystrophy, a genetic condition that I inherited from my dad. And there's a possibility that my son Leo has it as well, but we won't know until he's much older, or if he decides that he wants to get tested for it, before symptoms appear. But for now, we're just allowing him to be a happy, healthy little boy because that's what he is right now. And it would not be fair to sort of put him through all that stress of testing and stuff. So when I got the diagnosis, as I said, it was December. It was really close to Christmas. It was kind of been a crazy month because we'd had a huge family bereavement, and it was a difficult time. And on top of that, I got this letter that was saying I have myotonic dystrophy. Following my diagnosis, I was obviously a little shaken up, and I was definitely emotional. I definitely had a couple of weeks where I felt very sensitive, where I felt quite tearful sometimes about it, just because it was a big deal, and I was kind of, I guess, mourning the loss of my ignorance. Ignorance is bliss, but not quite total ignorance, because I knew something was up. I just was scared, I guess, that it was going to be bad news, and it was. You're probably still sat there thinking, like, all of this sounds terrible, like, how on earth has it been a good thing for you? And I'm going to tell you. So, having this diagnosis has made me rethink a lot of things about my lifestyle and just about life in general. The biggest thing that it's prompted me to do is to change the way that I look after my body. Most of you probably know that I'm vegan, and have been for nearly a year now, but also that I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke, I don't drink caffeine, and some of you are probably thinking that that sounds really boring, but I never really liked alcohol. Smoking, I mean, duh. And then caffeine, I just felt like I didn't need it. It would be like if you had a heart attack, and then instead of changing the way that you eat, you just carry on eating all the things that were contributing to your heart disease, in the full knowledge that they could kill you. I don't know of many people who would do that. Like, most people who have a condition that they're diagnosed with think, right, I'm gonna pull my socks up, I'm gonna up my game, I'm gonna stop eating these things that are making me sick, I'm going to stop doing this, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop doing that as well, And so in that way, it's really prompted me to just better myself and just to make sure that I'm healthy a majority of the time. I feel a lot better than I did a year ago, and that is largely due to my diet, but I'm also doing other things, like I'm exercising more, so I try and do yoga. I've recently taken up a pole dancing class. John sometimes persuades me to go running with him, although running is really not my favourite. I've got into a much better daily rhythm, and I'm sleeping more, and I'm in an environment where I feel most of the time quite stress-free. So I feel like all of those things are adding up to give me the best possible health that I can have. And I feel like that will set me up well in the future should anything start to go a bit downhill with regards to the myotonic dystrophy. So there are other benefits to me changing my lifestyle like this. I'm just not as fatigued as I used to be. I used to be I used to fall asleep on the sofa in the evenings a lot, and that's only happened once since I've lived with John, and that's been over a year now, and I have a lot more energy. I can just, you know, mental aptitude and ability and agility even is just a lot better. I have a lot more stamina for mental tasks, and also physical tasks. I find that I'm able to do more in the day without feeling tired. Also, you just get like a real buzz from knowing that you're doing the very best you can for your body, you know, by refusing the things that aren't really good for you, and saying yes to a lot of the stuff that can be really good for you. So like really good healthy meals, you know, moderate exercise. I have a really good time at my pole dancing class. It's a lot of fun. It's hard work, but I like it, and I'm making friends, and you know, I'm just a really different person than I was a couple of years ago, and I'm still her, but I'm a different version of her, you know? So I just feel like, although it was bad news, it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because it really made me look at myself, and it made me decide that I was going to be better to myself and kinder. The only message that I have for anybody watching this video is, don't wait for that bad news to decide that you're going to change your life and you're going to change your lifestyle. You should be doing that anyway, regardless of the fact that you might be, you know, alright, cruising along, you know, you're not dead, and that's good. And that's how most people work. They kind of feel like, oh, you know, well, I'm fine, I'm doing okay, I'll just, you know, carry on doing what I'm doing because it's not killing me. But then not realizing that actually there's a whole opportunity to be even better than you are right now. And you don't need the excuse of a genetic condition, a genetic disorder, to make you go out and be that better person. You should just have the strength and the will and the desire and the drive to be that person, be that better version of yourself. So cut the crap. Stop drinking as much. Quit smoking, you know. Eat right. Eat healthily. Adopt a more plant-heavy diet. Stop eating animal products if you really want. And if you don't want to do that, just dial it back a little bit, because I promise you, you will feel healthier. You'll feel so much better. Sleep more. Do a little bit of moderate exercise. Get out with your friends. Laugh. Get in the garden. Get some fresh air, sunshine. And if that's not possible, go out in the garden anyway, in the rain if you have to. Just do whatever it takes. Don't wait until it's too late, if you see what I mean. Not that it's too late for me, but I'm just saying it could be too late for somebody else. So sorry if this has been a little bit rambly. I wasn't really clear on what I was going to say before I did the video, but I feel like it's an important message. So thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for other videos, and I'll be back with another one really soon. Bye guys.